We back again. Still fighting, still trying. You know how we do it. We can't give up. Ain't no stopping us. What's the deal, y'all? 3 o'clock in the morning. What is your Boerboel breeder doing right now? I guarantee you, if they in the trenches with the puppies just like this, they stand a chance. If they ain't in the trenches like this, they don't stand a chance. I'm in the trenches. Look, loving what I do. I ain't got the TV on. This is TV for me. Welcome. Thank you for joining. This is the place to be if you want to know about a dog. If you want to know about a Boerboel dog, you in the place to be. We got our beautiful Boerboel puppies. Look at them shining like diamonds, glittering like gold. Look at these puppies. I'm so impressed. Booby really did his thing. Shout out to Pepper, Booby, Joe Walk. What we in there like swimwear. We don't give up. We don't give up. We don't quit. She kept on coming. She's doing excellent. Hey, she put me through some changes today, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. She had me going through some things. Hey, but look, guess what? Remember, she kept having all them contractions, and look, they done finally stopped. Well, remember, we saw the last puppy birthed last night. We saw one birth fresh on the live, and then we had another one came out today. So for the grand total, it was 13 puppies. 12 survived, one DOA. RIP to the young pup. Hey, it just wasn't meant to be. And sometimes that's the way that it is. You just had to accept that real fast and think about the puppies that did make it. Because if you don't, you can't get sad. You might lose them all. And at this stage in the game, we're looking at quite a few things. Look, we want to make sure that our puppies are active. You know, one of the ways that we can test them out is flip them upside down. Is it okay? Test them out. He should be able to right himself. That's good. Boom. Head towards mom. Great. Okay. All the puppies should be able to do that. If they weak, they won't be able to do that. And these puppies are all nice and full. Mom's giving up abundance of milk. Mom's got a lot of milk. So that's what we like to see. Then we put the puppies there. You look at all of the puppies are nice and thick. Everybody's got big, extended abdomens. Look at the shine, the thick, the mass, the volume in the coat, the thickness of the bone, right? Listen to how quiet these puppies are, all right? And the way, what I do when you're managing a litter of puppies like this, you got to be really hands-on, right? Yeah, that's discharge. Salam. You do song request. Tap in. What's going on? Austin, Texas in the bills, man. What can puppy are you selling? Yes. These South African Boerboels. And we definitely gonna have to place a few into some responsible homes, some qualified ownership. Look, if you're looking for something super duper exclusive with some nice pigment and markings, really, it all depends. They're gonna be starting off at 4,500, but they're gonna go up from there. We don't know which ones are gonna be available just yet. We gotta take a really good look at all these puppies. We looking for something very special, and we don't want to let it go and get away. And there's definitely some special pups in this litter, so we don't want to let them get away before we take a real good look at this puppy right here. We want to make sure that we take a very close exam of these puppies. Dad is showing some really strong characteristics and traits. I mean, he's pushing through, running. I put him on some weights, a vest the other day, and I had him chasing behind a Feeny. She's in heat For 2 miles, he ran with 180 pounds. He's showing some great driving. Every chance he got, he attempted to mount. Look at this puppy. These are Boobie's sons. These are Boobie's sons. Look at this all black. Look at the shine in the coat. Then you also gonna combine that with some Balto genetics. Look at the thickness. Look at the thickness in the width. These puppies are strong. These puppies are healthy. These puppies are active. That's a small female. That's one of the smaller ones. So let's kind of peel through them and let's take a look at each one. We got another female there. So we got 2 smaller brown females. Let's see. See, and it's important. You see how I got this set up? No heat. I got the puppies in the middle. Mom's nice and cool, calm, and collected. We moved the whelping area over here to the corner so it's more secluded. And you see mom's nice and comfortable. This is what you want. All the puppies are in a bunch. They can heat each other up. We don't need any supplemental heating. There's nothing else that we have to add. We don't have to have a heat mat, okay? Our puppies are quiet. They're comfortable, okay? And then what we're looking for is which puppy is the hungry puppy, okay? Which puppy is the active puppy? Which puppy is not settled? That's the puppy that we want to show some attention. And we got these open bulbs on the milk bar. We're going to try to get those puppies that's active or seeking out a nipple. We're going to try to help them find it because the space is limited. So remember, we always going to try to get the active puppy because 9 times out of 10, they either they want to be warmer or they want to be fed. That's the only reason that they're going to be making noise. Right now, we got everybody quiet. This is what we like to see. Everybody's relaxing. Everybody seems to be nice and full. And if you watch the puppies, you can actually, if you watch them long enough, you'll see them grow. You also see that everybody's nice and clean, too. Mom's doing a really good job of cleaning the puppies up, licking behind them. She stays licking on them a whole lot, grooming them. And all that does is further enhances the bond. You see me again. No gloves, ladies and gentlemen. Forever Boerboels. You don't have to have gloves. You want these puppies to get familiar. Ooh, this is a nice male. Nice male. You want these puppies to get familiar with the human scent. We are conditioning these puppies to go into homes and become the ultimate companion, the ultimate protector, the ultimate defender. And they're going to be very sensitive to our smell right now. At this stage, they're very sensitive to smell, and warmth. So we want to be associated with comfort, right? We want the puppy to know, hey, look, see how I'm getting that? And then I got mom's scent here. So from the very beginning, it's like I'm dad, they're mom, human. They feel somewhat human, close association to the human scent. And they have to recognize and respect the resource, the fact that they're going to look at mom's example. And you see, she's very comfortable with me being here. This is a great example of the Boerboel temperament again. She is not my dog. She is my puppy, okay? Shout out to Exotic Boerboel, Virginia. He brought Joseph Walker's going to serve the country in Japan. So he's brought back Peppa to continue and represent for the Exotic Boerboel family and do what she came to do with her genetics and make her contribution to the family, to the betterment of the bloodline. And she definitely did what she came to do. I mean, she whelped 12 puppies just as naturally. Within the breed right now, mad props goes to Peppa, because she was able to push out 12 puppies healthy, strong, okay? These puppies are strong, thick. She carried a load, okay? and put the puppies out there. Shout out to the exotic bloodline, to the Boerboel breed, representing for the Boerboel breed, bringing nothing but the best that best has the breed have to offer. That's a all black female. Come on, look at this. Look at this volume. Look at the mass, the substance. Look at that sheen on that coat. It's shining like it's. Look at that. Look at that health. Great job, Pepper. Puppy strong. Abundance of milk. Okay. This the type of genetics that you want. This is how you can establish really represent your status as a high class individual. You consider yourself high class, you looking for a Boerboel, well there you go. Look at that pigment. You talking about a look. Look at that black going up the head right there. Oh, that's gonna be impressive. See, now the color in between the top of the head, that then tends to be the color of the dog, the final color, because there the hair is the thinnest. The reason that this hair is darker is because it's a concentration of hairs. You see the wrinkle? So the concentration of hairs leads it to for it to appear darker. But as this puppy grows and this hair and this skin spreads out, this is going to become lighter. So these are deep red puppies. This is going to look really impressive with the dark mask. You see the mask fading all the way into the top of the skull. And you see that reoccurring across this litter. Every single puppy is like that. Heavy black pigment. You don't see any white toes. All of the puppies got dark black toes. Okay? All of our black puppies. So these are the few things that we can tell right now. These are the few observations that we can make right now. She ended up with 13. Why is that? I don't know what you're talking about. Thing. But yeah, these puppies, this is exclusive female. I want to try to get a count of so many puppies though. So I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 7 is 7 females, 5 males, 3 all black, 2 brown, 6 brown females, 1 all black female. Yeah. And color is a secondary consideration. Really, we looking at the totality of the dog. That is our claim to fame. Flat out, we want the best dog head to toe, from the nose to the toes. We looking for totality. We don't want just one feature. We looking for the complete, the ultimate, the head to toe, mind, body, and soul. We want to have it all. Why can't we have it all? I think that you can have it all. I think that it's, hey, look, it's something to aspire to, having nothing but the best. Why can't we have the best? Yes, we can. We want the best of the best, not just the best. Nothing less than the best. And we ain't gonna settle for nothing less than the best. This is how we do, boy buddies. Look at these puppies. 3 days old. I'm loving the thickness. I'm loving. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, the extension of the abdomen. That means that this puppy is eating good. Okay? Now, we prepared too, but we don't expect mom to carry this load on her own. I've already went to the store and I got my bottles over there. My baby bottles over there are ready. Okay? I got my baby bottles. I got my Esbalac. I'm ready to supplemental bottle feed, top all of each and every one of these puppies off. I want to make sure that they stay just like this because it doesn't take much. And see, it's important that you pick each puppy up and just kind of fill them. You know, you don't want, you won't, you, it doesn't take much. This one is, you want smaller too. And that's okay. You can to expect for a dog to have a couple small ones when she's carrying a litter of 12. Now, let's see how long it takes for her to recognize that it's poop in the box. Maybe she might not recognize. She might not know. Each day, the puppies can take a little bit cooler temps. They'll become more acclimated to this new environment, this new outside world, this new world outside of the womb. And as they do, they can take cooler temps. They'll eventually expand their area. Right now, because there's so many puppies and the mom, we don't, supplemental heat is not required. And I keep on stressing that because I see breeders doing this all the time. Heaters, all this heat, heaters, turning the heat up, heat lamps, heat mats, and you're cooking the puppies when you do that. You want your puppies to be in a nice, tight ball, okay? You see how all my puppies are inside, and when they get outside, I get them right back in there. And I want I want them to be in rotation. I want mom to be able to see where they're at. And I see this all the time, all this extra heat. Listen, y'all frying y'all up puppies in the oven. And then you wonder why you make moms picking them up, trying to get them out of there. Well, the reason why that happens, when that happens, is because your conditions aren't ideal. You want to set it up and mimic as closely as possible to Mother Nature. Now, even I make mistakes, but you got to be able to make adjustments, okay? She was trying to take the puppies into the crate, for example, today. So I picked up on the behavior. This is a new environment. I had the puppies out there in the middle for my benefit. I wasn't thinking about the dog. The dog's ideal situation is for the puppies to be tucked away, off to the side, like they are now. So she wasn't comfortable for that, and I don't blame her. Because think about it, in the wild, she's not gonna have puppies in the pathway where people are dogs are passing, the breeze is passing through. That was my fault for expecting her to stay there. Now she was cool as long as I was there because she was under my obedience. She's a really good dog and a very good, well-tempered dog, a very well-handled dog. So as long as she was under my guidance, she was fine. The minute that she got away from me, when she started to, when I wasn't here, when she started to break the rules and she started to break the code as far as what she should be doing as a mom. And what she should be doing as a mom is sitting there with her puppies, nursing them. She doesn't need to be outside. It's cold outside, wintertime months, and there's nothing going on. Unless you got somewhere to go, distinct destination, then you don't need a car to be driving all around town. Okay? It's nothing against what she got going on though. And I forget why I even end up bringing that up. Hey, what's going on? 3 days old. These are 3 males right here. Male 1. Male 2. This is a smaller all black male. Hey, and don't ever count a dog out because it's not the biggest. Okay, we just making observations right here, right now. These is the 3 all black males, I believe. Yeah, and they all none of these dogs is one solid color. All of them got a little bit of markings on the chest, which is fine. Remember, Balto had a little bit of markings on his chest, so that may be a part of that genetic package. And if they got that genetic package that Balto had to offer, I'll take a little markings on the chest. Now here's a massive black female. Massive black female. Now, my personal preference in a female, I like a smaller female, to a moderate to smaller female. This will be a very impressive dog. This will be ideal for, I would say, for a family. If you're looking for something that is less as big and strong, but doesn't have the same kind of power as a male, not as hard-headed as a male, not as dominant as a male, this might be ideal dog. And you see that the energy level is pretty moderate or middle range. A lot of these puppies are this is a pretty moderate, mid-range, mid-level litter in terms of energy. This is one of our brown males. Early when the puppies were first born, remember we had one brown male that was extremely large. I'm not sure if that's him or not. This puppy right here, we're gonna have to keep an eye on. Out of all the puppies, you see the spine right there, I felt that immediately. And that's why it's important to get your hands on every puppy. Get your hands on every single puppy. And it does make sense. You see that puppy's a little bit hungrier than the others. So it's a good thing that I was able to pick up on that. I called that out. I said, this puppy we got to keep a close eye on. It's a little thinner. We want to make sure that every puppy is going to be highly competitive. It's going for the resources. Remember that mom only has a limited number of boobs available. So it's a good thing that I'm in here hands-on with my puppies, really getting a feel for them, getting to know them, getting to identify who's who and what's what. Because my job, my role as the breeder, and if your role, if you want to be a great breeder, if you want to be the best breeder, you can pay attention and pick up on this. You got to be hands-on. You can't make no excuses. You know, I done had a long day, a full day, and I'm still here. 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm still here. This is what I do. I'm not watching TV. I ain't wasting no time. This is what I like to do. And I want to make sure that I'm doing it well. I want to make sure that I'm putting myself in position to win. Cause I'm never gonna lose. You can never lose as long as you learn. And you never forget that. And that's how you always look at. You always looking to get better. And you can always become better. So you never learn, you never really lose if you look at it as a lesson. And you always look for the lesson, because you know what? You look at what could I have done better, and how could I have tried harder, and so what could I have did more? And I'm trying to do everything that I can do every step of the way. Every step of the way, starting from the day that the puppies came to this earth, right? I made sacrifices from the very beginning. Remember that they started giving birth literally 48 hours ago to this time. We was here with just 2 puppies. 48 hours ago, we were here with just 2 puppies. And from there, we went far. We went way up to 12. So everything happened natural. We've been documenting the whole process from the very first time. Some of these puppies we saw come out in the bags, where I got hands on with the puppies just as quick as the mom. We busting the bags open together, bare hand. Puppies get a feel for me. They get to know who I am. I'm Dad, the leader of the pack, with all the resources, with everything that's cool, with everything that's good, all the things that we like. Yeah, he's been there since the beginning. That's right, Dad's been there since the beginning, every single day. That's how we do it inside the Boerboel family. And see, it's a standard that we hold ourselves to. We strive for excellence, nothing less than the best. We strive for excellence. And this what it take to get there. See, behind the scenes, you don't see this. All you see at the end of the day is the shiny pot of gold, the shiny dog. A lot of times you don't see this. But it's a whole lot of work that goes in behind the scenes, right, to get there. And this the ugly stuff. This the dirty work right here. This the hard part. And it's these little daily deposits, these small increments. You can't miss a day, and when you miss a day, you can't get those days back. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna invest every single day. Small, even if it's just a little bit. If you don't get nothing but an hour or two, you gotta make sure that you're giving it to the dog. You gotta give the dog its due diligence, its time. It's what they deserve. And then guess what? They're gonna be able to give it back to you times 10. And that's what you call a healthy relationship, where each one is fed by positive energy. That's a healthy relationship. And it's easy to establish. We're going to establish that from day one. Start this thing off from the right foot, right? Hey, listen, we are masters at this. I really like that. This might be my puppy right here. This puppy right here, I like him. When I picked them up, it's just a feel for, you got to have a feel for the dogs. And I've been feeling through all these dogs. No, he's not as heavy as the others. He's not as heavy, but he's stiffened up. The way that he stiffened up when I picked him up, that told me something about him. Ooh, yeah, he feeling some kind of way, y'all. He feels some kind of way. Now, we look for little things to identify. And see what you do. You only can see so much, right? But what are you looking for? Well, which puppy is making its way to mom to feed on its own? Which puppy needs assistance? Which puppy tends to lay off away from the nest, away from the rest of the puppies? These are the type of observations that you can make. Which one is the first one to pick up that mom's back? Who's able to really pursue the teat with aggression, with strong interest. You know, what exactly are you looking for in a puppy? How are they growing? Sometimes some puppies have different growth rates. Uh-oh. Now see, that was a mini contraction. That was different than a labor contraction. I'm glad that we were able to witness that. I'm gonna make that into a highlight. I'm glad that we were able to witness that contraction. That was a mini contraction. That does not lead, because she's not in labor, that does not lead me to believe there is cause for concern. If she was in labor, you would remember when she was in labor, she was doing the heavy panting. Okay? This is more of a dream-like panting. The mouth isn't open. This is light compared to what we had, which was closer to moderate to severe. It wasn't anything extreme because it's natural. So it doesn't call for extremes. You could just keep it cool. No reason to panic. That's rule number one. Don't ever panic. Always reflect on your knowledge. And that's why we here, board buddies. We here to help you and pick you up with knowledge. And you can always go back and rewind the tape and hear everything that I said verbatim. It's going to be some great information here for you. You'll be able to take this farther if you practice and rehearse and be able to identify what it is exactly that you're looking for. Female. When you a dog, man, that don't bother you. These are some really nice puppies. All of them got some thick, healthy features. We put health first. What are strong indicators of health? Activity, sturdiness. These puppies are sturdy. The puppy that calls for concern would be a good example of a normal pup. It's less sturdy. These Boerboels are sturdy. And it makes sense because they're getting it from both sides. Y'all looking for colors? Well, they here now. African Boerboel. Them South African Boerboels, my fault. Thanks, family. I appreciate the support, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like, yes. If you liking what you see, only if you like what you see. Let me see. You like this? I like that. Ooh, wait, that's a beautiful dog. I'm not 100% sure if any of these black ones are going to be black and tan. But yeah, show love, y'all. Show love. It don't hurt. It won't hurt. If you like what you see, and if you see something that you like, you know what to do, y'all. Hit that like button. Ooh, wee. This could be, see, I don't necessarily have to have a large dog or oversized dog at all, especially when it comes to a female. Here we go again. Infanticize them. I don't understand. What's that mean? Remember, the puppy should always head towards the warmest area. The nose is the strongest indicator, the strongest sense. What y'all think about these with the dark pigment on the back? Female. Like with this color back here. And you see the colors of mom. When those puppies were born, they were all black. So if anything, see, I'm looking at little stuff like that right there around those eyes. Remember, we expect these dogs to thin out quite a bit. All right, boy buddies. I think it's about that time. Oh no, she ain't gonna eat them. She can take care of them. Resources is in abundance. I'll see y'all tomorrow, y'all. Peace. Well, I guess we could chill. If y'all liking it, if y'all enjoying the show. Thank you, Darius. That coat shines too. I mean, both the mom and dad got those illustrious coats. Hey, y'all, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. We gonna be busy. One thing that for sure, now this was that female. Look at how much milk that she put on. Remember, I had to swing this one over there, but just that quick. And that's how fast that you got to be. That's a full stomach. That is a full stomach. This mom has got abundance of milk. That really filled that puppy up, but you can still see the ribs. The hips. Can't get enough of mom's milk. Get it all you want. From feast to famine. Go ahead and feast. Oh, wait, look at this. Look at this. Look at the stomach filling up. Look at that tail. That baby is on fill up mode. And it's just draining that boob. You hear it? Yeah. Ooh, wait. That puppy was hungry. Fill up. Yes. This is great for the dogs. Anybody else hungry? I'll see y'all. Hey, Auntie. Thanks, Darius. Appreciate you, bro. All day long. And we ain't going to stop. We going to keep on giving it to him live. Straight. We're going to keep on giving it to him. Live and direct. Appreciate y'all. Peace. I got to give me some rest.